Toprak completed back-to-back trebles at the weekend at Donington. So today, against my best wishes, I'm going to see can I beat some of his lap times, mainly his race 2 lap time. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Wish me luck. So the lap time we have to beat is a 1:25.597, and that is his fastest race lap of the weekend. I'm not going to bother with qualifying just because, just can't be bothered. I'm not going to be able to beat this qualifying one. I don't think I'll beat this one. 25 aboard a superbike around here is wizardry. Is probably the word that comes to mind. For me, if I get a 26, I'd be chuffed. So already I'm thinking I'm going to be a second and a half off. But we're still going to give it a good go. Donington is a very, very fun track. But it's one of those tracks where you need to have the right flow and aggression, and everything needs to click with it. If it doesn't click, it's actually a terrible racetrack and it can feel very, very hard to get a lap time out of. So I'm hoping that me here as young Toprak, I can get a nice clean lap in. Now I am using a brand new controller for the very first time. This is my very first outing on it, so if we fail miserably, the controller will 100% be taking the blame for that one. Just public serves announcements here before we get into one of our first laps. So first lap, we're going to just take a handy, just make sure we don't throw it at the scenery and see where we can go from there. Just quickly guys, if you do enjoy today's video, if you wouldn't mind, let me know with either a like or a comment, and maybe even consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks, back to the video. I do have a bit of a setup on because Donington on a superbike is very common on the GP bikes. Just there you can see I'm pretty much half throttle, third gear, and it just spins with an SCQ in. So just a lack of grip this mod has. It will just prevent me going after Toprak's qualifying time. Also, severe lack of talent as well as on my part. End of the first lap. It's been tidy, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Felt good. I don't feel like I had a lot more than that on the table. We'll see. It's already at 27.4. We're less than 2 seconds already, which is actually really nice that we're managed to get that low immediately. Because your first lap is never your best lap. See, already a couple of tenths there now, but I imagine as I start to open my mouth, I'll probably lose some time. So we are into 26s. Ooh, so we're about 1.1 off. Obviously, you can see the time on the screen up there somewhere. Yeah, last sector wasn't great, especially into the Melbourne. Red Gate is one of those corners. Sorry, not Red Gate. The last corner, Goddard's, is one of those corners where if you brake early, you feel like you've left time on the table. You brake late, you hit the bump, you go straight on. There's no middle ground. You never actually get Goddard's well. It's one of those really annoying tracks. A corners on this track, I should say. Oh, we just ruined one of our bikes. So we're going to go to the pits. I want to have a check at my tire temps and go from there. So, take two. Here we go again, right lap. But while we have a moment, about a minute and a half to talk about, let's just admire what Toprak is doing aboard this BMW. Of course, we are seeing very little of it from the TV screens because he's always over in the front and he's running weight races. But the fact he's on back-to-back trebles, I wouldn't put it past him this weekend at Moss to win all three again. I've always been a fan of Toprak's ability, and now we've seen Jonathan and Ray go to Yamaha struggle so much, and we've seen Toprak jump onto this BMW that, let's face it, isn't a complete revelation of a bike. It's a little step on from last year's bike, and you can see what he's doing compared to Garrett Gerloff, Scott Redding, and of course his teammate Van der Mark. He is just light years ahead. He's probably, in my eyes, in the top 3 riders in the world at the moment. What he's doing on a superbike at the moment is just ridiculous. He's gotten his bike that he really kind of wanted in a way, and that's a bike that he can do his stop racking into the corners, but also has power to keep up with the bit of that kicking around on the brakes, that he can keep up with the Ducatis or Hondas or whoever it may be, because it does look this year again, especially the Yamahas, the factory ones look particularly slow again. So he's obviously made the right decision, jumping seat, because, well, let's face it, he's on his way to another world championship. Alright, let's focus, see can we get another lap in. We've stuck a different front tyre in. Let's see how it goes. So for anyone wondering, this is Rider Style 5. A lot of people ask me in my videos what riding style. This one looks to me most like Toprak, especially with the head positioning. This lap is terrible. The soft front hasn't worked on the opening lap, made a mistake. Decided to take a sup of drink, and now we push for another lap. So I've had to go back to pits and change the front tyre pressures. The big key to this racetrack is it's so different. First sector, well, first half, we'll say, of the lap. From turn 1 up to, we'll say, Coppice. Flowing, fast, edge of the tyre. From Coppice to the last corner, it's so stop and go. You cannot have the perfect setup. So I have a very good setup all the way. Well, actually, really, I have a good setup in the second sector because the bike at the moment is long. And the front of it's properly kicked out, so I have a nice heavy front end, we'll say, where I can really break into it. Whereas I don't have to change the direction up the hill and through the fast corners in the first two sectors where I want. I can really get on the anchors a lot in here and get the bike stopped. But I feel just to change directions are a bit weak at the moment. But we have slightly changed our pressures once again, so we're probably going to give it 1 or 2 more laps. Because I know in here, on 1 lap away to go when I nearly kind of equaled my time, I did have a bit of time. And out of there as well, I had the pumping on my fast lap, so there's definitely more on the table if I can get a clean lap. So it's all about just putting the lap together and see where we can go. So once again, another lap has gone and missed. Decent first sector, is pretty much in touch, slightly under up until about Coppice, and I lost a bit of time. And I just don't have to change direction in the foggy S's where I need it. That's where I'm trying to push the envelope too much. I think we've probably 1 more lap in me. A 26.7 is a bit disappointing. I thought after I started so positive with a 27.4 I could do better. So hopefully we still have another fast lap in us. Probably wasn't legal up until that point, but oh, I'm over the limit to do these lap times. I'm not comfortable. 26s again at this track are absolutely batshit crazy quick. Cannot underestimate how fast I'm trying to go here, and I'm still over a second lap. I want to get less than a second because that's kind of respectable. It's 0 point something off looks so much better than if you see someone who's 1.9 off, you're like, oh my god, that guy is shit, regardless of how good the guy in first position is. Whereas if you see me, oh, he's 0.9 off, you're like, it's not bad, less than a second. But we need to break that. We only have about half a tenth to gain, but we're going to keep throttling along until we do it, and by god, a lot of editing may be done. Give me some fucking grip. Am I Scott Redding? What? I'm Irish, I can use the green. Fuck me! That was the one, boys. One more. I saw I was 0.7 under when I crashed, but I had also fucking blown the corner, so that was not to go by. But I know I was under when I came out of office and down into Foggy's. I was up, so time is there. We just need to put it together. Fucking stop it, BMW. Shit. Oh, what a corner to have to risk it into. Oh, I don't believe it. The fucking rear let me go. Ah. Chat, I think we need new rubbers, new fresh boys, because oh, you can see out of Goddard and obviously out of Melbourne as well. He was another 26, not enough to be a second off him. Oh, how long really can I keep going for? So for me, absolutely murdering these tires. The temps again have gone ridiculous with the pressure. So I need to have a good outlap, but not take too much out of the tires, but also have them in the right window, and then hopefully do the perfect lap all in one. So not much to ask really, is there? So I've sat up, I've paused Nickelback. Everything is going my way now this lap. Come on, let's go. Oh, fuck. No, Dylan, no. Ah, 26.5. Probably was 26.3 or 2 in it. Oh, that was the disaster going to get, I reckon. Oh, that's a shame, but we managed to get within a second of him, but just want to put into perspective, on a video game, I can only get within 1 second of him. He's doing it lap after lap in real life. Yeah, he is a little bit crazy, this guy, Toprak. Whether he stays in Superbikes or jump ships to GP in a couple of years, whatever he does, I will support him. The guy is a genius on a motorcycle. He's a pleasure to watch. For me, let's just enjoy it while he's at the top of his game, because a lot of times you'll see someone, Marquez and Verstappen are the two I'm going to give the example. They're not respected enough from the top of their game. I think we could go into a period if he stays in Superbikes where he could dominate for a couple of years, and people probably think, oh, so we're getting sick of it. A bit like Alvaro, I suppose people haven't given him the respect, so we're kind of in his era now. Let's just try and hopefully respect him and just give him the praise he deserves, because look what the rest of the BMWs are doing. And yeah, the fact he was toying them around in qualifying, setting lap records just so he could help them qualify is talk about team player. But that is where we're going to leave today's video. Hope you have enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to see more, and I shall catch you in a future video on GP Bikes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.